Is this your first con?
Oh no, no. My first con was back in 2007. I went to, let's see, I went to San Diego Comic Con for the first time. You know what? I take that back. 2008.
Okay.
Went to San Diego Comic Con for the first time, and this was before my character was announced. So I just came to check it out, and I think I've been to every single one ever since.
Oh wow, I think 2008 was my first year as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, there you go.
We probably crossed paths.
No, yay us.
Yeah.
So season 5 is about to begin. What can you tease about what's coming up for the series and for your character as well?
Oh, season 5 is full of action, adventure, and drama. We have more Darth Maul, the Mandalorians, which Ahsoka has some interaction there, and a lot of drama for Ahsoka. Look for some surprise twists.
You know, the series has this very dark,
Yes.
but yes, intense quality about it that is very gripping, while at the same time being accessible to children, obviously, who might, or adults of all age, children of all ages who are interested in that. How does that impact you when you're doing your character? When you're thinking about your audience and how?
Yes, well, it's definitely been a conscious choice to age up Ahsoka. You know, when it first started, she was only 14 years old. So now I'm definitely, my portrayal of her is different. You know, I'm no longer playing a 14-year-old, I'm playing a 17-year-old, and or somewhere around there. And if you think of a teenager, how much growth they go through in just those teenage years, it's huge. And so I've definitely made a conscious effort to age her up, to lower her voice, to make her a bit tougher. I mean, she's going through the Clone Wars, so that's definitely something I've kept in mind in my performance. But it has gotten darker. However, I think it's still a show that the whole family can watch together, and there's always lessons to be learned from the show. And I think as long as, you know, if the kids are young, I think it definitely makes sense to have parents watch it with them. But there's always great talking points and always morals and lessons that can be learned.
And what about your interactions with the fans as they know that you're playing the character? How has that been overall since it began?
It's truly been incredible. I mean, being here at San Diego Comic Con, you meet so many of the fans. You see some of the same fans year after year, and they become friends. I kind of feel like I have gained a whole clone army of friends with being on Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and especially the kids. The kids, I love, love, love interacting with the kids. It's just truly, truly amazing. And now that I do her universe, I do a clothing line for female fans. I made a new Ahsoka Tano costume top where girls have, it's a tunic top, but it looks like Ahsoka's new costume. And when the little girls put it on and we get to pose together in this top, it makes it all worth it.
Well, that's one of the questions I had, because my wife saw that you had a Doctor Who line that came out.
Yes.
She was so excited. She's like, I need that. I'm like, no, you calm down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, just last week, we announced our Doctor Who line.
That's awesome.
And I'm so excited because I'm a big Doctor Who fan as well.
Oh, yeah.
And all of our fans were asking for Doctor Who. And I didn't even think it could happen. But we kind of, put it out in the universe and said, well, maybe one day. Literally, I didn't do anything else besides, well, maybe one day. And next thing you know, actually last year at San Diego Comic Con, BBC America approached us, and they said, hey, we heard that, you guys are making, sci-fi t-shirts for girls. We want to talk. I about fainted on the floor. I said, how did this happen? And it really has been a dream come true.
And are there any other design ideas of universes or character lines you want to follow?
Absolutely. Well, we just announced Star Trek as well, so we're doing Star Trek. We're still doing Battlestar Galactica, Warehouse 13, and of course Star Wars. And I think for me right now, it's also about quality over quantity, and getting two huge franchises such as Star Trek and Doctor Who, I want to do them justice, and I want to do right by them. And so right now I feel like I have my hands full, but we're always looking for new properties. And if it makes sense, like BBC approaching us at the booth, I'm certainly going to listen because, female fans, they've been so underserved for so long, and I want to give them what they want. And so my ears are peeled, any opportunities that come our way, but I definitely want to do right by the licenses that I have and do a good job.
And back to Ahsoka, and am I saying it right?
Ahsoka,
yes.
It's a hard one to say.
I know, sorry. I'm curious about, because you, if I'm not mistaken, you dressed up as her.
Yes.
Full on makeup. That was amazing. You looked exactly like her. How was that experience, and did that give you even a new perspective on your character?
It was truly such an amazing day. It was only a one-day thing. It was just me as a fan. Actually, some very good friends of mine had the costume and the makeup, and as a present, let me dress up as Ahsoka for the day. So it wasn't like this official photo shoot. This was just me trying out cosplay for a day, honestly. It wasn't some official photo shoot. But it was very empowering because, I get to do the voice, and I definitely feel very tough and powerful and strong standing behind the microphone, but I don't always get to embody Ahsoka. And for that day, I really had to embody her, and my posture changed, and my movements changed, and it brought it full circle.
Yeah.
It was very complete, and probably a once in a lifetime thing, but I truly just had the time of my life.
That's awesome. Well, those are all the questions I had. I just want to ask you one last question. What's your message for the fans for this upcoming season?
Oh my goodness, watch the whole season. You don't want to miss an episode because all the episodes are like mini movies. Literally, they're like 22-minute mini movies. We have a couple story arcs, so you definitely want to watch, the arcs. But so much goes on, just so much. And you just don't want to miss a beat, and especially the end. The end is huge.